I'm Stan Stalnaker, and we're at Climate Week NYC, now in its 5th year. Joining me right now is Tomkins from SolarCity, a very interesting company, obviously in the solar space. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are up to here at Climate Week.
Yeah, great. So this is our first time participating in Climate Week, and we're actually one of the lead sponsors. And we're phenomenally happy to be here. This is our first year as a public company. And as many people know, but for those who don't, the company was founded by Lyndon and Pete Rive, cousins of Elon Musk, and very committed environmentalists.
So you guys have had a wild ride, right? Because the company just went public, and it started off a few years ago, really at the kind of beginning of the solar boom here in the US.
Yep,
Tell me about what that ride has been like for SolarCity.
Yeah, well, I mean, the company has experienced huge growth. Now we're sort of the leading full-service solar provider in the US marketplace. And really the value proposition to consumers is cleaner, more affordable energy. Very much focused on selling consumers energy, not just solar. So if you sign up with SolarCity, typically what we'll do is sell you a financed product so that you just basically switch out your electricity bill. You go from paying your utility.
This is a really cool thing, right? Because you don't actually have to spend all that upfront money to be able to get solar in your home.
Particularly here, we're in New York, it's gorgeous. And particularly on the East Coast, people are still confused and think that they need to buy their solar system. And we always say that we're selling you power, not panels.
Okay, and so walk me through what it means for a consumer when they install a SolarCity package, say, on their home. What does it mean in terms of cost savings, and what does it mean in terms of climate savings?
Great, both good questions. So first, in terms of the value proposition to the consumers, right? So we operate in 14 states, and we only operate in markets where we can sell you energy, power, at a cost beneath your utility rate. We're typically 10 to 20% below your utility rate, and of course, we're 100% clean. So you're generating renewable energy on your rooftop, you're paying SolarCity a monthly bill, there's no cost to switch over to solar, and as a full service company, we handle every step. So you call us, we look at what would fit onto your rooftop, we send out a site auditor, they visit your home, and within a few months you have your solar system installed on your roof.
So basically the only thing I need to be able to do to start having solar energy on my home and to start saving money is to own a telephone to call you guys.
Two things. You do need to also own your home if you're going to be the one putting solar on it. But if you're a homeowner and you have a telephone, mobile or landline, you give us a call and we'll put solar on your rooftop.
Right. Okay. Let's talk for a second about the bigger picture with solar. So Climate Week has a lot of it is this year especially is about looking at innovation and how innovation is driving competitive growth. Certainly, I think the big change is that the cost of solar at large has dropped a huge amount and made solar finally competitive with those old, dirty fossil fuels. How do you see that moving forward? Is solar going to continue to become basically more efficient than old energy sources? Yeah,
so I mean, two important things. So the price of solar has come down 80% in the last 5 years. It's huge. And so that's really what it is. It's technology, doing what technology does, getting better and becoming lower cost. But now, when we talk to consumers, we say this is a great time to switch over because you can get solar at a competitive rate and you're taking advantage of some existing incentives that will go away. So now's a great time to act. But the forward-looking plan is that by 2016, as we phase out some of the incentives, at least at the federal level, we will be competitive in the marketplace. And that's very much the plan for the industry as a whole.
Okay. And then specifically, what's the plan for SolarCity going forward? What do you guys want to achieve, and what are your goals over the next, say, a couple of years as we sort of barrel into the middle of the decade?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're just, the more customers that we can help convert to sort of cleaner, more affordable energy, that's our long-term goal. We have set ourselves a company goal of getting to 1 million customers in the next 5 years, and so we're committed to getting there. I think the largest utility in the U.S. today has about 8 million customers, so having 1 million customers
that would make you guys a major utility.
Would make us a major energy provider to consumers in the U.S., and that's our goal.
That's fantastic. And what's really great about it is that it's actually decentralizing the grid as well, right? So it's putting sort of these economic incentives in the hands of distributed consumers around the country.
Yeah, I mean, the distributed generation play actually has a lot of benefits to consumers in terms of creating distributed generation, some resiliency in the grid. we're also a leader in the storage space. We recently installed storage with Walmart, and that's also one of our big hopes is, to help drive the innovation around, storage as well as distributed generation.
Yeah. And then one final question before we sign off.
Yeah.
Here. What about the relationship between SolarCity and, say, the Fortune 500 or big companies? Because you think about all these large companies in America, they have warehouses, they have large areas of square footage. You've got strip malls all across the country with loads and loads of flat roofs that would be perfect for putting some solar panels onto and generating power, right?
Exactly.
So what are you guys doing to sort of build the business-to-business connection?
That's true. So just to emphasize, we do have an enterprise side of our business. We are fortunate to have some great partners around the table. We do a lot of work with Walmart. Walmart is the largest corporate user of solar in the US. We've done over 100 installations on Walmart rooftops. So exactly what you were saying, Stan, we're actually converting their rooftops into power generation facilities. We've done some work with Intel, eBay, other major corporate clients, and hoping to do a lot more as we move forward. So really, again, it's about the same value proposition to the commercial customer as it is to the consumer. We can install a finance solar product and really cut your carbon immediately, as well as cutting your energy costs and allowing you to hedge energy prices for the next 20 years.
Amazing. So we're like from the C-suite to the cul-de-sac. Right?
The entire spectrum. I think the clean energy revolution is going to touch all parts.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay, thank you so much, Claire.
Yeah, Stan, thanks for having me.
I'm Stan Stalnaker with Hub Culture. We're at Climate Week NYC. You can see more videos at theclimategroup.org.